What's up, everybody? Warning. I'm about to make a lot of people angry. On both sides. It ain't just going to be one individual, one group. Both sides are about to get ticked off. Unless this doesn't apply to you, then you probably won't care. You'll probably just agree. So we spend a lot of time on social media, right? You know the people that I cannot stand debating with? Like, going back and forth with? There's two groups that I really cannot stand. The all the way woke black people. I'm woke. You're not woke. I'm woke. And the white people that are still asleep. I know what you're thinking. Explain that to us, please, Dan. Of course I will. I just don't know which one to start with, because I feel if I start with one, the other one might be like, yeah, and then as soon as I start talking about them, they're going to be like, oh, heck, I hate this guy. So screw it. Let's start with the woke black folk. The woke black folk. You know, the ones that are like, anytime you see a video of somebody getting arrested, they automatically believe the person is innocent. They don't even know the backstory. They don't know that this dude done killed 25 different people, did this, that, and this, da-da-da-da. The cops slam him on his face, all this bullcrap. They shouldn't have did that, man. That brother probably didn't even do anything. You know, the one where every time something happens, if it involves a black person, they're always innocent. No matter what they did, without even knowing any true facts about the actual situation. The ones that always feel like any white person is automatically racist or a white supremacist. Especially if you disagree with something. If you feel like, well, the guy had a gun and, he did aim it at the cop and shit. You're a racist. You're a white supremacist. That's all it is to it. I saw a little picture of the cops playing the circle game. By the way, if you look at that, I owe you a punch. Oh, that's a racist thing. That's racist. These cops are racist. Nobody just takes pictures and plays a circle game, even though a lot of people do. But they got to be racist, automatically. If a white cop pulls anybody over, he's a racist. He's a racist. White supremacist. If a white cop stops and asks any black person this or that, he's a racist. White supremacist. Automatically. You're arresting a black guy, you are racist. Period. Those type of woke black folk. The ones that think that all white people are bad. They're the devil. That's it. There are no good white people in this world. All of them are bad. They're all the devil. And that's all it is to it. I can't stand the woke ones that think making fun of white people. I saw another post that said, tell me something only white people do. Ha ha ha. White people, they shoot up schools. White people, they don't season their food. Ha ha ha. But you let somebody white turn around and say, tell me something black people only do. Oh, what the heck, dude, you racist. And then they go back to being racist again. Those type of woke black people. They can dish it, but they can't take it. The ones that continuously bring up the past, the moment that anything's being talked about, they continuously bring up, yeah, well, what about slavery? You know what I'm saying? Look what you did to my father's fathers, and my father's father's father, and my father's grandmother's cousin, who's her cousin on the other side of her brother and sister, but that's my father. That you and your great granddad did that to them. Yeah, that's right. Y'all did that. Those super woke black people. The ones that blame everything on race. Doesn't matter what it is. Go to a restaurant, you got salt on the table but no pepper. See, they put the salt there because it's white. But they didn't add the pepper because it's melon. It's dark. It's black. That's why. Or they didn't add it because I'm black and they didn't want to give me my pepper because I'm black. Or anything else that happens. Oh, you got pulled over by a cop for doing 95 and a 35 and at 12 o'clock at night with your windows up and the windows are tinted. But he did it because I'm black, though. How the heck does he know you black at 12 o'clock at night with your windows up and they're tinted? Maybe he pulled you over because you were speeding. Possibility. Those type of woke black folk. The ones that, if you don't agree with them, you're automatically a coon. If you're black and you don't agree with the woke black man, you're a coon. The ones that see that you marry somebody who's not black and automatically assume, oh, you're one of those. You wouldn't understand the struggle anyway, because look what you did. Those type of woke black people. Those are the type of woke black folk that I just can't talk with. I can't stand it. It really bothers the crap out of me. But wait. Now let's go to the sleep white people. See if these sound familiar. The ones that always have an excuse for a police shooting. I mean, well, I don't know, man. I mean, he kind of raised his hand and, he did it kind of quick, so the cop had to shoot him. Oh, what about the guy that was laying on the ground and he had his hands up and, he's telling them, I'm working with a special needs kid, and he still shot him? He twitched his finger. He could have reached. You never know. He could have reached. He did twitch his finger. They always have an excuse for why somebody black gets shot, even when they know it's wrong. They will find some stupid excuse to justify why it happened. And then what they like to do is that these sleep white people will be like, as soon as you bring up, that police shooting is wrong, well, what about Chicago? Okay, how about that? How about Chicago? Why are we worried about this kid getting killed in a park who was just sitting on a bench playing with a toy gun, and you don't do anything about Chicago? Those super duper duper sleep white people. The ones that can't admit when they're wrong. The ones who can look at a situation where a young man is in Walmart playing with a gun, toy gun, and the cops don't even say freeze him, they just shoot and kill him. And they don't go, yeah, that's pretty messed up, man. That was wrong. That was wrong. See how those two go hand in hand? They always find an excuse for a shooting, but they can't admit when they're wrong when they know for a fact that there was no excuse for that police shooting. Those sleep white people. The ones that can't admit that there is a such thing as white privilege. I mean, not like to the point where you have everything in your life planned out and you're going to end up having a great life just because you're white. But they can't look at simple facts and say, okay, this kid got arrested for this and this kid got arrested for this. They're the same age, same state, same judge. One is black, one is white. This one gets 25 years to life and that one gets 2 years of probation. And there's a lot of situations where that actually happens, where you can look at two different people, two different situations with the same freaking charge, and this one will get drugged through the mud and life, and that one will get 3 or 4 years and some probation. That kid that raped that girl, kid spent a couple of days in jail, boom. But you could look at a young black man who got accused of raping a girl, and the man had 10 years that he had to serve. Same state, same everything. But they can't, once again, they got to have an excuse. They will not admit that they're wrong. They can't do it. They can't say that they're wrong. So the ones that can't see the difference in, once again, stuff like a school shooter shoots and kills all these kids and gets taken to Burger King. Oh wait, that was the guy that shot and killed all the people at the church. Got taken to Burger King. But you have young black males who don't shoot at or kill anybody that get shot and killed. But you can literally kill people in advance to being arrested and get taken to Burger King, and that's it. The ones that want you to remember 9/11, we must never forget. We must never forget 9/11. 9/11 just passed. Rest in peace to those that lost their lives, and thank you to all the people who worked hard to help those so they didn't lose their life. You can't forget 9/11, but come on, man. Slavery's old, man. Y'all got to get over that. Y'all got to let that go. Y'all gotta let that go. What? We took the land? We stole the land? We killed all the Native Americans? Man, y'all holding on to too much crap, man. But we gotta remember 9/11 though. Okay, we cannot forget that. We cannot forget 9/11. The ones that can't admit why Cap actually took a knee. See, this is the funny part. Cap had been taking a knee for a while and nobody gave a crap until somebody said, "Oh well, he's disrespecting our military." Suddenly. Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah. Well, why didn't you notice that when he first took a knee? The first time he ever took a knee, why didn't you say, whoa, what are you doing? You're disrespecting our military. It took somebody else to bring that up and to make that a reason why for you to even get angry and upset and say, that's what Cap was doing. And what I really love about that, the sleep white people can't sit there and admit that the Marine is the one that told Cap to take the knee. Not saying I agree with how he's doing it. Not saying I disagree. But the fact is, a Marine told him to do it this way. Okay? Like, can't be mad at him. He went to the people directly from the mouth of an actual serviceman and got their advice, and they said, do this. Sleep white folk think that whenever you protest, it's a riot. But whenever Kentucky beats Florida in football, and they decide to go burn their couches and flip cars and everything else, or get put out of NCAA tournament and all this other crap, oh, they're just kids having fun. They can't see the difference in how the media portrays certain people. How if you're black and you get arrested, they find the most thuggish gangster Crip sign throwing up picture that they can. But when you shoot up a school, they find a picture of you graduating where you look like you're just like the great, perfect student. Those sleep white people. Both groups annoy the crap out of me. They really do. And you know, I think the thing is that we live in a day and age where white people feel like they're always being attacked. They're supposed to pay for the nonsense that their forefathers did before them. And, you know, they take that to heart. They feel like they're always being shot at, always being, not shot at, but always being attacked, you know, for stuff that they didn't do. And black folk feel like they're always being targeted for being black. So you got a group that feels like it's always being targeted and a group that feels like it's always being blamed. Never works out that way, guys. Anyway, that's one of my longer videos. Sorry, I had to get all the information in. Like it if you like it. Share it if you think others need to hear it. And I'm pretty sure you've ran into one of those type of groups. Tell me in the comments, you know, what annoys you about any of that crap. But keep the arguments down, because then you become just like these people I talk about. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. You can spend it how you want to. Go Noles. Willie T, we still believe in you, even though we suck. We'll still beat Miami and Florida. Chopper City. Peace.